Tonight on the Nerdist television program, we have a Scotsman here, Craig Ferguson. Now, there are not a lot of Scots in the world, so that makes him collectible. Also, we sent an Irishman to England to learn the true meaning of Doctor Who, and we have a guest that is so special, person, that I can't... It makes me angry because I hate spoilers, and I know who it is. So, let's do that now. Start the thing! Of my podcast, our podcast, really. And if you don't know what a podcast is, then you should not be watching this program. Joining me, as always, are two people that no one has convinced me are actually not figments of my imagination. Jonah Ray and Matt Myra are here as well, everyone. And over there in the corner is our one-man band, Mike Furman and the Just Me Tones. Do you have enough space over there? I feel like we've trapped you into this weird little corner.
It'll be all right.
We'll slide you some water.
I'm going to do some Morris Day moves over here.
Oh, nice.
Doing this.
What's funny is that because now you can see us.
Yeah.
And I just, for some reason in my head, I just assume like, oh, people know what we look like. But I've been getting in a weird number of tweets lately where people are like, I looked you guys up and it's ruined it. You don't look like at all what I thought. And I'm like, well, change your thought movies. I don't know what to tell you.
I had the Starbucks barista who I see every day and has said something about the podcast before, asked me what I was doing today. I was like, oh, I got to go shoot the show for the podcast. She's like, what podcast? I was like, The Nerdist. She's like, Matt? And I was like, yes?
Matthew used to work for a, I don't want to say the name of it, but let's just say it is a fruit-themed computer company.
Yes.
Do you remember when I was a kid, Radio Shack was like at the technological forefront?
Yes.
You know, and it's like, and then something happened and the rest of technology just went, whee! And then,
Because people used to build stuff, and now they don't.
yeah, why would any kid want an Xbox when they could have Tobor, the robot that runs on a wet potato?
I went to a Radio Shack recently just to get a cord, and when I walked in, the guy behind the counter, it looked like he hadn't seen someone in days. I opened the door, he's like, oh, can I help you? He didn't know what to do.
Are there other survivors? Tell them to send food and provisions!
It's like you drive, every time I drive by Radio Shack, I go, huh.
I high-fived you when we were coming in earlier, and every once in a while, like, Jonah's accident-prone, and so I'll high-five him and I'll just see him do this. Like,
Yeah.
What happened to you?
I was, me and my girlfriend Deanna, the other night, were riding bikes home from the bar.
Adorable.
She was trailing behind, and
Yeah, you gotta show her who
like
can go
any
faster.
good boyfriend, I turned my head and said, hey, Slowpoke, try and catch up. And then as I looked forward, I was headed right for a Chevy Tahoe. It was parked, and then I just didn't, I couldn't maneuver out in time, and I just slammed into it and broke off the side view mirror with my rib cage.
And at that point, did she ride by and go, F you, Slowpoke?
No, she was very concerned. She was like, are you okay? And I just reverted back to being a little kid. I was like, let's just go home. Let's just go home.
You better hope that redneck does not watch BBC America, who owns that Chevy Tahoe. Hey, what the hell?
I finally figured out who did it.
Hey, Jolene, I was saying a giant hipster done smashed into my truck. They had this mustache smear across the window. I knew it! A few months ago, when we interviewed Kevin Smith for the Nerdist podcast, Daniel Spillman, who was a Nerdist podcast listener, took it upon himself to take the audio and then animate it in a way that made us all look great, except for Jonah, who didn't get any lines. And that is why we're going to show it to you right now. Take a quick look.
I was so pissed when I saw National Treasure and the line, "This dollar bill's trying to tell me something," wasn't in the movie. It was in the trailer.
Oh, and when you watched the movie, it wasn't there because you were waiting for it?
Yeah,
Hold
I was
on,
like,
here it comes,
when
here it
this
comes.
happens.
When the credits rolled, did you just your singular voice
No,
go?
I waited.
I was raped by National Treasure!
My money's talking to me. It says it wants to come back into my pocket because you raped me.
What is the dollar bill trying to tell me?
Our first guest tonight is a dear, dear friend of mine, the host of The Late Late Show and one of the most dapper-looking nerds of all time. Mr. Craig Ferguson is here! Get out. Sit here. Was that the Scottish national anthem?
It was.
It is now. Hey, what I always meant to ask you, what exactly is this? Like an asshole in a triangle?
Yes, it's an asshole in a triangle.
Yeah, all right. It's nice. It's very ooh. It's like it's you. It's kind of like it's asshole. It's earthy, but it's also got a triangle to imply geometry.
No, it's my master plan. If I can control all the assholes in the world, everything will be mine. Because if you can control someone's asshole, like, you own them.
I can't even control my own asshole.
Oh my God!
There it goes again. Will you stop your constant interruptions? I'm trying to talk to the ladies and gentlemen.
Can we sing a song, please? Ding, 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 ding.
Your asshole is Irish?
Yeah, but listen, I'm very pissed. I parked my Chevy Tahoe in the street. I don't know if you heard.
Oh my God! This is really awkward. This is really awkward.
Well, one, though, that... hello, neighbor.
Hey, you know,
You guys don't live in the same neighborhood.
No, you're right, we don't. No, actually, maybe we do.
Do you do? Really?
I don't know.
I live in Greater Los Angeles
Yeah, me
area.
too.
Yeah, so
Me too.
there you are.
Oh, what's your address?
It's Celebrity Town. Charlie Sheen Street.
Oh my God. You just got back from Paris, right?
I did, yeah. I was in Paris. We did 5 shows in Paris. You know, there's a French guy in Paris. There's a couple of them.
What?
Yeah. In fact, they're all over the damn place. Like, we don't know about it. They all wear T-shirts like that as well. See that T-shirt you're wearing? Many French people don't dress as French people on purpose, but they do. They all wear little scarves and shirts like that.
Yep.
Yeah, and they wear their glasses above their head. I'm like, they don't work up there.
What were you doing? You were shooting shows?
We were doing 5 shows in Paris. I wanted to take the show to Paris, so we did. And it's better lit than my studio. and frankly, this studio too. It's better lit. It's pretty.
Well,
it's the city of lights.
We're in a dungeon, basically. This is like a secret. This is my secret lair.
You pretend to be that guy, but I think if you had a dungeon, it would be more kind of put the lotion in the basket. That's who you are.
Me.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Is Buffalo Bill a Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Yeah. Do you know what I've noticed, actually? My Buffalo Bill impression is exactly the same as my Mick Jagger impression. It's exactly the same.
It rubs the lotion on
its skin.
What do you,
I'm still angry about my Chevy Tahoe.
What? I know, I'm so sorry. Jonah doesn't know how to ride a bike. It's really awkward.
I do. I just don't know how to make fun of my girlfriend properly. You gotta
mock the size of her vagina.
Hang on, let me get this.
They love that.
She's got a lot of ammo the opposite way when it comes to me.
That's why you turn it around. Turn it around.
What is amazing to me is, you know, we just do the show once a week, or we're doing the podcast once a week, but you do your show every day. How do you...
Well, I have a very low quality threshold, and that I find helps me do the show every night.
You know that's not true. I always say that I think your show is you're making the Muppet Show now. It's like this great variety show with a robot sidekick and puppets and songs.
No, I'm kind of losing the puppets a little bit now. It's because
contract negotiations?
Not so much. More kind of. I have to get up and walk over to the camera and put something in my hand. It just seems like
you're the puppet. I didn't know.
Oh, yes, I'm the puppet master. It puts the puppet on its hand when it gets the house again.
What I love about your show and I love about what you do is that it feels like a lot of what happened with your show was a reaction to, I'm going to go crazy if I don't start breaking the format of late night.
I must admit there is some truth to that. I find doing the same thing over and over again very difficult. Hence, I've been married 3 times. I don't enjoy the idea of coming to the show every night and reading a teleprompter, which you haven't read yet. You should read it a little bit.
What is the nerdiest thing about...
Right, okay, yeah. And so I've actually just begun to mess with the idea of not doing a monologue at all.
And just going straight into the desk?
Yeah. And I'm kind of interested in that because it means I have to be there even less. So now I can just turn up literally before they start and then work for an hour and leave.
Well, or you could just hire 2 sparky sidekicks who have an aggressive energy toward one another and just let them go. We're contractually obligated to take a break, but what do you think when we come back? You guys want to hear Craig Ferguson, something he's never said in public before? Also, our surprise guest is almost out of the shipping crate. More Nerdist after this. Craig Ferguson talking for the amusement of a studio audience, an actual studio audience. Say hello, studio audience. Lemmings! Craig, what is one thing that you've never said in public before?
I blew myself once to see what it was like. Well, it was very disappointing. It's like masturbating with the opposite hand.
Wait, you really did this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on. Now,
that's why Matt's losing all the weight. I'll get you someday.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, you're a few pounds away, but it's worth it, man.
Let me ask you this.
No, actually, here's the thing. It's not worth it. It's like masturbating with the other hand. You think it's going to feel like someone else's hand, but it doesn't. It feels like someone else's.
No, the trick is you use your left hand, but then you put it in the fridge so it's a little cold, and then press-on nails make the difference. That's where it really makes a difference.
And that's why he's the master.
You were a Doctor Who fan going back to
the original, yeah. I am originally from the 19th century, and we enjoyed.
Tell me these tales.
Oh, well, back in those days, son, we made our own Doctor Who's out of wood. Yes, we did. And we would go, oh, he's... what's that thing when he transforms into another Doctor Who?
Regenerate.
Yeah, he's regenerating.
With that in mind, we have a correspondent in England. So we wanted someone to help us get to know our rulers by examining the nerd culture across the pond and not wanting anyone who's too inside. I picked an Irishman. His name is David O'Doherty, and he is in... thank you, half a person. David O'Doherty is completely in over his head. Let's check out the clip.
Doctor Who has been a British television institution now for almost 50 years. But growing up in Dublin, I'll be honest, I was always pretty much baffled as to what was going on. So I've come to the Doctor Who experience to find out, Doctor, who do you think you are? I am joined by Mike and Taylor, resident geniuses of the Doctor Who experience. We want real basics here. Please explain what Time Lords are.
Time Lords are a race from the planet Gallifrey in the constellation of Kasterborous.
This is the actual TARDIS. I can actually point out individual bits of wood grain when seeing it on screen.
TARDIS, is it short for something?
Time and relative dimensions in space.
Right. Peter Davison, 5th Doctor.
He was Tennant's favourite Doctor. One of the main things is the whole putting on glasses to make yourself look more intelligent when you don't really need them. Exactly.
Yeah. You never see the Doctor, like, throwing a sweet bunch of fives and then elbowing someone and then kicking the nuts. The 4th Doctor acquired K9. Did he have Shazam? Could you hold him up and could he tell you what song was playing? David Tennant. Did he fall in love?
He did, with Rose Tyler.
And did they ever, So what is Doctor Who? A show with unconventional heroes, grotesque monsters, and household utensils. Reporting for Nerdist in London, I'm David O'Doherty.
Guys, hang on. David O'Doherty is such a nice guy. He actually shipped us something special from the gift shop at the Doctor Who Experience. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Smith! Yeah!
Hi, buddy.
Hello! Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you. Matt Smith!
There you go.
one audience who might have to change its undergarments. It's a complete surprise that they didn't know you were going to be here. We totally surprised them with you.
Well, that was a glorious welcome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, they're very nice.
Matt, the success of Doctor Who this past year, has been insane. First of all, congratulations.
Well done.
On,
yes, well done.
On Who.
Thank you, you know.
By the time this airs, you might be well into the second half of the series. Why did they decide to break it up?
You know, for Stephen, it was his idea, I think, to sort of improve the way it's delivered to an audience, you know, to have great big cliffhangers at either side of the break and entice people in. That and it's a bitch to write, I think. Yeah.
Sherlock, did you watch the Sherlock?
Yeah, of course, I loved it.
Is it?
Stephen Moffat, you know, he's just, I mean, you've met him, he's a good guy. He really likes you.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, really? Do you think he wants to go out?
Yeah, he really likes you.
Chris, he's gonna relaunch coupling with you.
Oh my God! I love that guy. He's a mad genius. I don't know how he manages to write, like, Who and Sherlock, and then he did Jekyll for a while, too.
Jekyll and Hyde and Tintin as well.
Yeah, Tintin, the Tintin movie is coming out.
Tintin.
Is it me, or does Benedict Cumberbatch's name sound like a porn star in the Harry Potter world?
Yeah. Do you know what my porn star name is? Because it's your first pet's name and your first street.
What is it?
I defy you to beat this. Sherbert Shepperton.
Give him a lick.
Ready? Shadow Burnham.
Ooh. Nice. He's like a sultry porn star.
Mine is Goldie Darragh.
Darragh?
Yeah, Goldie Darragh.
Is that a little bit of the brogue?
It was a fish.
No, but what was the second word?
Darragh is a Scottish word. You wouldn't understand.
I don't know.
It's a street. Yeah.
Do you have one?
Oh, Buck Dick Street.
Hey, man. Serious? Buck Dick Street? You made it up, but it's still awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I did pick it up.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I'm from Hawaii. If I were to say it, it would have been Buck Kauailoa.
That's better. When we come back, there's more with Matt Smith and Craig Ferguson, and we're going to find out what we've learned today. I know, I'm freaking out about that too. I mean, I don't suspect that you were a nerdy guy when you were growing up at all. What was sort of your clique?
I guess define nerdy. I made a lot of booby traps, played chess.
Chess. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. You're amongst your own kind.
Yeah. Wait, you played chess and made booby traps. Were you a villain?
I should have been. That's good. I'm thinking, because I want Craig Ferguson to be in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Craig Ferguson.
I like it. But I don't know what to do. I would love to do it.
You would be a great 13th Doctor.
No.
There can't ever be an American Doctor. Like England, there would be a friggin' riot if there were ever an American Doctor.
There'd be good American Doctors.
Morgan Freeman, I think.
Oh!
Morgan Freeman.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Get these mother snakes out of this mother TARDIS!
Yeah.
It'll be good. Nice assist. I know this is a little gimmicky, but it's time to regenerate, and you could pick one person from our studio audience to be the next Doctor. Who would it be?
Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna find someone. You're a mad fanboy, so you can't do it. It's got to be someone. It's got to be you.
Oh my God! She's just like the TARDIS.
Let's check it out right here.
Oh yeah.
Here, you guys. Here, I'll take a picture of you. Wait. Isn't the Doctor usually inside the TARDIS? What? Hey. 1, 2, 3. Perfect!
Weak in the knees.
That is awesome.
Unfortunately, it is not time to regenerate, and Matt has no say in the matter. But we hope you enjoyed the moment, and congratulations to you, the theoretical 12th Doctor. Mike Furman, what did we learn today?
Oh, we learned a lot.
All right. I think we need to recap. Let us take our positions.
I'm ready.
All right. 2, 3, 4. This guy's not afraid to wear this hat in front of other people. Ewoks make bad pets because their poop gets in their fur. And this is what we learned today. When it comes to jamming hands inside of puppets, there's Craig Ferguson. Matt Smith's porno name is Sherbert Sheppleton. And this is what we've learned today. Oh, this is what we've learned today. Matthew Myra's lost a lot of weight. Zombies will be killed by Jonah Ray. This next part has no lyrics here today. So, fa la 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 la. This girl giggles when you touch her face. Break it down. Make it stop. Make it stop. Make it stop. Turn around. Turn around. Wrap it up. The BBC just paid for crappy dancing on this stage. And this is what we learned today. Oh, these are some things we learned as a group today.